Hi guys, welcome back to a new session on Excel. This is a series that is going on for 365 days of Excel. I'm really happy that people are viewing my videos and giving their views. Some of my novice viewers has asked me to show me the difference between row columns. They want me to take that session in a different way or in a different video. In order to make you understand what are rows and column, we are doing this specific video on it. So just to give you an understanding, whatever data we store in Excel is always in the form of rows and columns. So let me open our existing file. Okay. So let me go to a blank worksheet. This is our worksheet. So when I'm talking about data being stored in Excel, it is always in the form of a record, which is in rows, and columns, which is entire entity with same data type. When we talk about database, yeah. So these are rows and these are columns. So let's get into the details. So normally the data store is always in a tabular format in Excel. Rows are nothing but all the cells that run horizontally. Yeah, so this are all the cells. If I combine all the cell till the end, yeah, XFD, this is called an entire row. So if I select this two over here in the left hand side section of the open screen, these are row numbers. Yeah, so each row in a cell is identified by a row number. If I ask you to go to row 6, then I need to go to the row number 6. Yeah. Now this row numbers run vertically. However, the rows are called as all the horizontal cells. So this particular 6 row number will represent all the horizontal cells which are lying on this row. Yeah. Whereas columns are vertical. So these are column headers. These are all column headers. It goes till the end. So it runs from A till XFD column header. Yes, so you can see this XFD column header. Same way rows are numbered from 1 to 10,48,576. Okay. Each column, as I said, is identified by column header, which runs horizontally to the top of the sheet. And this row numbers run vertically on the left side of the sheet. Once again, these are row numbers and these are column headers. Let's be very clear about the definitions that we have for particular entity within the Excel environment. So these are column headers and these are row numbers. In total, we have rows 1 to 10 lakh 48,576, as I have shown you. So you can see the last number here. Let me remove this. You can see the last row that I have gone to is 10 lakh 10 lakh 48,576. Yes, we can see here in the left hand side bottom corner. That's the last row that we can see. Whereas we have total of 16,000. So number of columns that we have is from 1 to 16,384. So if we want to count, then let me put 1 for each column. Yeah. Now, if I try to add this entire thing, you will find at the bottom, the total sum of 1 is 16,324. Yeah. So we have total number of columns available in Excel is 16,324. Whereas the number of rows are 10 lakh 48,576. Okay. We have seen the last row that we have with the number. You can directly go to the last row, as I have told you in my shortcut keys, by pressing Control. You can go to the last row, that is 10,48,576th row, by pressing Control down arrow. You can see this. Yeah. And come back to the first row by pressing Control up arrow. Let me bring my keyboard. So my on-screen keyboard. Okay. So I have my keyboard. I am on the first row. If I press Control down arrow, it will take me to the last row since there is no data in between. Yeah. And if I have to come back to my first row, I'll press Control up arrow. Yeah. Same way, if I have to go to the last column, I'll press Control side right arrow. If I am in the first cell or the first column. And if I am in the last column, I'll press Control left arrow. Please pay attention to my keyboard. I am pressing Control right arrow to go to the last column that is available in Excel, and Control left arrow if I have to come back to the first column. Okay. Simple way of having an Excel shortcut to go to the first row, last row, second row, first column and last column. Okay. So that's how you identify your rows and column. Yeah. Now let's understand what is cell. Cell is a combination of rows and column. So wherever a column and a row intersect is called a cell. So where is my active cursor? How would I be able to understand? By checking which column am I in and which row I am standing in. So if I keep my cursor at B4 here, so I can see the B column has got highlighted automatically and the fourth row has got highlighted. So I am in the B4 cell. That is, B identifies the column and 4 identifies the row. How do you understand if I go down some other cell which I am not able to understand? How do I identify which cell I am in? The only point that you need to look at is the cell number in the name box. So this is the name box that you always need to refer to check your current active position of your cursor on the Excel. Let me repeat. So cell is nothing but an intersection of column and rows. If I go to D6, you can see the D column has got highlighted and sixth row has got highlighted. Same way, the name box is showing the cell number as D6, which identifies D column as the column and 6 as the row. So this is the cell that I am active in. Hope guys, I was able to make a sense of what do you mean by rows, columns, and cell in Excel, where you need to store your data day in, day out when you are using Excel. This is very important that you know the concept of columns, rows, and cells, because 99% of the time we'll be speaking about it, whether I'm referring to a row, referring to a column, or referring to a specific cell. So need to be aware of it. Hope you like this video. Hope you understood the concept. Do like and share it across with your colleagues who want to learn Excel. Do comment if you want me to cover any topics in detail if you have not understood it earlier. Yes, but do not forget to subscribe to my channel, because that's how you are going to get my subsequent videos about Excel in our 365 days of learning. Thank you so much.